Hey everybody, and welcome to a speed build video. So in today's video we're building the manor that I had made for my current household. So this will be up on the gallery, which you can find my gallery tag down in the description below. The most recent one is the one that you want to download. There are a few glitches with the one that I had made in this build. And yeah, you see me kind of change the way I'm building it. I am building this from the plans, which I'll put on the screen now. And yeah, basically made everything up to that floor plan and went from there. Now I did have a lot of issues with like the stairs and everything in this, and changed it through. You'll also see my landscaping isn't the greatest. This is the point where I realized that I should probably change the way I'm doing it. But yeah, this is the first time, I think, at least the first time ever, if not the first time in a while, that I have played with terrain. There's not by the end of the video, there's actually not a heck of a lot of the house that remains on the terrain edit part, just because of the way it ended up working out. But yeah, I'd say for this first bit, I'll just like let you guys watch. This is a relatively long video, so you guys may want to grab a cup of tea and a warm blanket, and yeah, I'll just leave you guys to enjoy the video and leave you guys with the music for a little bit. So here I am starting on the landscaping. These trees, the custom content trees, I really didn't like them. I don't know how or why I ended up downloading them. Also, I'm making do with the rocks that I could get in this part because I needed to restart my game to get the debug items. Anyway, so the trees had all been like replaced with realistic looking ones, and I hated it. I also need to find whatever pack I've got downloaded that has made a bunch of my what do you call them, shrubs and stuff like orange. It's really annoying and I want to change it. Now my world looks really ridiculously stupid because it's got just random shrubs everywhere that are like bright orange. So yeah, this landscaping is not my finest work, if I do say so myself. I'm not a huge landscaping kind of person, but I wanted to kind of branch out with this lot, with this house. So this house, if you haven't seen my first parent household episode that I've filmed, it's for Salim Banali and his partner Jaden Sorensen, then Banali, and yeah, so now in my game at the moment I currently have 6 children. We quickly outgrew this house, and also I would recommend this house for people who either don't really have a lot of kids, or the kids are like teenagers maybe, or like let's say that you're living with like a grandma or something like that, and you're like, you know what I mean. Just mostly because the floor plan doesn't work very well for young families, which is what the Benalis learned very quickly. So yeah, the upstairs was meant to be the kids' rooms, but it ended up just not working, being completely separate floor to the parents. Just wasn't something that they wanted to continue living with, so they everyone kind of migrated to the basement, and we made a whole bunch of bedrooms in there. We got rid of what was the bar area that you can see later on, and yeah, made it all like a nice big bedroom area. I don't know if I've already said it, but in case I have, I'll just repeat myself. Just in case I haven't, the custom content that I use in this build will all be linked in the description. And in terms of this garage door, that is not the one in the final, so I'll put the custom content that I use in the final build. You will see the garage door I used in the final build at the end of this with all the pictures. I actually went and got a proper garage door because yeah, the boards that I use, that you'll see the final one that I use properly soon, it didn't end up working because my Sims just walked straight through it into the garage, and I didn't like that. I wanted it to be like a proper garage door where they couldn't walk straight through. Yeah, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, we get the idea. Yeah, so I used this plank instead and just increase the size, got rid of that, and built it a little bit more. Actually, yeah, the tool mod has come in really handy, but it's like, even here you see me compared to other people that use the tool mod in their builds. I'm still getting used to it a little bit. Not super confident in my abilities just yet. So you see a bit here where it cuts out soon. I don't know if you can actually really see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Where I had stopped the game and gone and had lunch. I also believe that I at some point turned my reshade back on here. Because I don't think the reshade... Oh, I think I just changed the time of day that the thing was on. But anyway. I really don't like that this lot is backlit. Now I understand why all of the Sims builders will build the lot backwards and then flip it again for the, like, at the end when they do, like when they post it on the gallery, they'll flip it. Yeah, it's, all the light comes from the back in this lot, so it's kind of annoying to build, but it's fine, it is what it is. Yeah, I might just leave you guys with more music while I finish up everything on here, and I'll see you guys for the furnishing. here we are starting to furnish. So this room here that we've got, they just put that fireplace in. That is the master bedroom, and we're putting a fireplace here in the main area, family room thing, and we're putting the wallpapering on, which took me way too long to figure out which one I wanted to use. I can't remember if I said it already, but it did take me about 6 to 8 hours to build this house from start to finish. I believe it. Oh, I don't think it took 2 days to do it. I think it just took me one really long day. Oh yeah, I'm putting the doors in as well. Now, Harry's packs have a lot of really good doors. Harry and Felix Andre have some of the best doors from custom content. So I'm probably actually going to do a video that's completely dedicated to it, but Harry, Felix Andre, Peacemaker, and honestly, I think that might be it. Oh, there was that other one, Maishuno. They have some of the best custom content. I will do another video on it. Oh my gosh, there was another one as well. For things like aesthetics, if you want like nice loading screens, or like, you know, kind of cool loading screens, but also more realistic like gameplay maps, 21st Century Plum Bob is your one-stop shop for maps that look as if it's actually looking down from the top of the world, not all blank and boring and bland like the EA based maps. But anyway, that's a completely different video for a completely different time. So here we go with Felix Andre here with the kitchen. This is the Felix Andre Grove kit, or Grove pack. Yeah. With these shelves as well. Love to see it, love to see it. I love me some open shelving in the kitchen. See, open shelving in a kitchen in real life, I would imagine would be horrifying. Like, for like your day-to-day use items like cups and plates and stuff like that. Unless you're like actually using the stuff I suppose I would prefer open shelving for like my everyday items versus items that I only use every now and then. Because at least you got things that you only use every now and then in closed spaces. It can be a little bit cleaner for when you actually go and reach out to them. Also, I was struggling for a while to figure out why that trash can wasn't working. I thought it was the trash can, replaced it, put another trash can down next to the bench, and it still wasn't working. Then I realised it was the shelf that was above it, the one that looks really cool. Yeah, you can't put anything underneath it for it to actually be usable. Thank me later. Okay. I also really like this backsplash, but I don't think I kept it there, but I did use it in the bathroom. Not the bathroom, the laundry. I really like these couches. I love me some like cozy looking couches in the game. Plants. Lots of plants. And I like these cabinets. I feel like I would totally use these cabinets in real life too. Because there's no cabinets, I think, for the Grove counters, which I really wish Felix Andre would change that, but it is what it is. Also, the fact that this apron sink wouldn't go on it, I had to compromise and use a different apron sink because I love me an apron sink, but it just wasn't going on there. Yeah, me trying to figure out what clutter I wanted to put around. yeah, so whoever this creator is, I'm pretty sure it's Maishuno, but I may be wrong. Can I see it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Maishuno Sun. Maishuno Sun is one of my other favorite creators as well. They did this dining room set that I love, including the plates without the footprint so that your Sims can still eat there while the plates are there, so it's not just there for show and no actual real being able to use the table to eat at. I love it. Yeah, I love clutter of things that makes it look like your Sims like living in the area. You may notice that I forget to do like wall decorations, and that's just because in my real life I don't use a lot of wall decorations, mostly because I'm not allowed to, because my dad doesn't want me, like, in my dad's house it was like a don't put things up on the wall, and I'll be renting for a little while, so even when I'm renting it'll be, you know, minimal stuff allowed up on the walls. This fence around the outside was I was convinced about to be the death of me, because I had to like place the wall separate to the rest of it because of conflicting like floor foundation positions thing, whole weird thing. But yeah, you can kind of see what I did there, building the wall and placing it like away from it and then pick it up and moving it into where it's supposed to be. Now, as you see here, oak and concrete, this pack is one of my favorite packs. I cannot remember the name of this creator, but everything will be linked down below, and I will do a full video later on about my favorite CC creators for build and buy mode stuff, which I may just do as a short rather than as a full video, but I will see about that. But this oak and concrete kit is one of, if not the best backyard stuff kit, like custom content stuff pack stuff. Oh my god. I also like the garden kit that Harry did as well. Here we are in the master bedroom. So Salem, back to the people who live here. Salem likes modern and industrial, like really dark colours. But unfortunately I had the case where my Sims were walking around this house with their negative moodlet saying poorly decorated, and I was offended. But we ended up moving just basically to a house that suited us more. I say we, like I'm part of the couple. I built and moved my Sims to a different house that suited them more for them and their 6 children, just suited their lifestyle as well, because things are starting to change for these guys. They're getting older. They've been in this house for, I'd say, like, translating Sims time to human time, I'd say about 12 years, because their oldest 2 are now children, and their second oldest is about to be a child as well, so I'd say about 8 to 12 years. Yeah, so the bathroom that you guys see here, with me building that shower area, I ended up actually doubling up these shower heads and putting the baskets of stuff in the middle, which I think you might see in the final screenshots at the end. But yeah, I think I might leave you guys to kind of watch and listen to the music for a bit here. Yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. So this hot tub here that we have here, this came with like a legacy pack. I don't know what the right word for it is, but basically a pack that brings back things that we keep asking for, like the hot tub that we should have got on the 20th anniversary, but instead we got the other one. You do not need me to fucking name names, but we got the other one. This is the one we should have got, along with the goddamn heartbed, which the Sims team did us dirty by bringing back the heartbed as an object against the wall in that goddamn basement treasures kit. Makes me want to throw hands, but you know what they should have done, and I honestly reckon that someone should mod this, is have the basement treasures bed thing be something that you can like click on and say rebuild or something like that, and then your sim can rebuild that bed and make it into an actual heart-shaped bed like the one that you get in this pack as well, which I ended up using in the newer build that I made for this family. I put the heart-shaped bed in there because I needed a heart-shaped bed. Also this fitness stuff. This is from the Let's Get Fit pack, Let's Get Fit kit or something, I don't know. But it's honestly so amazing. My Sims, it's kind of annoying. My Sims are like low-key addicted to using it. Like their kit, if I left them on autonomy, doing their own thing, and then I came back, they would be using this like all the time. So I ended up getting rid of it from this house, but I have put a couple of items in the new house because I do like having it in the house. So I just put, I think like one barbell, some dumbbells, and then a treadmill as well, because I wanted to have a treadmill. I had no idea what to do in this weird middle room between that like main area with the half bath in it and then the wardrobe. So I wanted to put just like some pre-cluttered storage stuff to make it look like a pantry, and just use that. I knew which one I had in mind, and it was the dine out one. So I just selected dine out and then went all and found it eventually, and I just put a whole bunch in to make it look like I had just, you know, put the dine out stuff just in there. Yeah, I have been talking all day because I do work in a call center for my 9 to 5 job, so I've been talking all day. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a music break again. Sorry, just coming back in to mention about these books. These books are an important part of this build. So, that was one of the warning signs that my stairs was broken, because every time I tried to undo something, it didn't work. This build was severely broken until I fixed it, and that fixed version is what you guys see in the gallery. Anyway, these books. Salem is an author, so I'm imagining that all of these books are like the copies of his books that he's just got, because every time he makes a book, obviously he's got a copy of it, right? So that's what I imagine those books are, and that's basically what I came back to tell you guys. So you're welcome. I'll let you guys go back to the music again. what we are building here is the bar area. So when I was building this house, the Benalias were very much entertaining people. They had a lot of parties, and they needed an area where they could have parties. So that's what this was for. Salem was to play piano, so I put a piano in the main entertaining area as well as upstairs. I think there's one upstairs as well. And yeah, laundry. I love a laundry. I always put a laundry in my son's houses. It's one of the stuff pack things that I will use in every single one of my Sims' families. So yeah, it's just I love it. Love. I believe this is the bit we bring back the splashback. Me saving again because there was a reason. I know there was a reason why I saved it again there. I think I had to go and do something and I just saved it, and I also paused the recording and went back. But yeah, so that splashback has come back in. We got rid of one of these so I could put some baskets in. And yeah, just cluttering up the space. We love it. Another half bathroom because why not? Because we all want to give our Sims their milestone of peeing yourself on a lot with more than 5 bathrooms on it, or something like that. Like with more than X amount of toilets available, and you still wee yourself. We love it. Yeah, there is definitely a piano upstairs too. So this is me just adding in the traits, the lot traits. If you want to know how I get so many dang lot traits, I believe it's a Chinyu mod. Chinyu traits mod. I thought that was the end, and then I decided that I would change what I had put as the gaming area downstairs. I wanted to change to another living area because I hated the game area. It was an eyesore. If you just heard that, I just spun around on my chair and knocked a whole bunch of stuff off the shelf next to me. Okay. Just picking up my stuff, sorry. I also hadn't figured out at this point that it was in fact the stairs that were causing the problem. I don't know what those stairs were that I had in this build, but whichever ones they are, don't get them. Because they don't work. I've uninstalled them from my mods folder and will never put them in again. I used the stairs. Actually, I may actually use the stairs in my last, my Sims apartment and didn't have problems with it, so I don't know why it wasn't working here, but I changed the stairs out for another. No, I didn't use those stairs. I used the stairs that I replaced them with in my last apartment. So yeah, those stairs that I have in the house at the moment are broken. Don't use them. Yeah, so this is the main living area downstairs next to that bar area. I also put our marriage certificate and our kids' birth certificates up on the wall that's got all the pictures. I kind of imagine that to be the only wall in the house that they wanted to put up pictures. You may also see here, I believe it's in this video, I put up a table with a stereo on it. I also put Salem's award that he won for being for one of the books that he wrote. He won an award. Also, my guy ended up with a star on the Walk of Fame, so 3 cheers to Salem. Hip hip, hooray. Yeah, so again, decorating the bar area with a little more clutter because I kind of neglected it in the first round when we were doing this part. And I think I got rid of the aquarium in this bit, but I eventually I did get rid of the aquarium. It was ugly. Added a microwave upstairs, and that's that. So yeah, here we go into, sorry about this lip mode stuff, I don't know why that's still in there, but anyway, these are the screenshots. This is a screenshot with the new garage doors that we have in there. This is it during the daytime with still the old garage door. And yeah, I will leave you guys with the screenshots and some music. If you guys enjoyed this video, please comment what you liked most about this build, and also comment what your favourite food is. I'd be interested to know that. Also, if you want to see more, please be sure to subscribe. I will be posting a few more speed builds and some current households and maybe some let's plays. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everybody.